16 business meeting of the Board of Trustees of the Aldine Independent School District. Our ethics statement will be read by Dr. Viola Garcia.
Thank you, Ms. Avalos. As part of the reform, governance, and action work that the board and leadership in the district have gone through, the board adopted an ethics statement that affirms our commitment to ethical conduct. The statement is, the Board of Trustees is committed to and shall perform its duties ethically and according to our core beliefs. We will model the highest standards of conduct. We will ensure that no personal value system or personal goal interferes with our duty as public servants. The public interest shall be the principle which guides the board in its deliberations and decisions.
Thank you, Dr. Garcia. I want to extend a warm welcome to everyone that's here tonight. We're pleased that you came out to join us as we celebrate the achievements and review information, make policy decisions related to the effective operations of the Aldine Independent School District. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to come out to be with us. Let the minutes reflect that all board members are present. And I see that we have some new visitors, some new faces in the audience tonight. If you have comments to make to the board and have not filled out the audience participation form in the brochure next to the agenda books, or
Some of them are outside, I think.
yes, I think they're outside. You need to do that if you anticipate or plan to address the board. Return it completed to Ms. Loera, who is to my far right. The board will listen under item number 16 on the agenda, open forum for patrons desiring to be heard. Next, we have approval of the minutes of the previous meeting, item number 5 on the agenda. Do we have a motion?
Madam President, I move that the minutes for the regular meeting on June 14th, 2016 be approved as printed.
Madam President, I second the motion.
Motion passes.
Let's vote. Let's vote.
We'll begin to vote first. Dr. Garcia.
Garcia, yes.
Lead, yes.
Yes. Avalos, yes.
Yes.
Griggs, yes.
Franklin, yes.
Now the motion passes. Got ahead of myself. It's time for the academic report by Dr. Sarah Tomey.
Is it on? All right. Good evening, Ms. Avalos, Dr. Bamberg, Dr. Blanson, and members of the board. Denise Cordova, who will be a junior this fall at MacArthur High School, participated in the National History Day at the University of Maryland in June. Ms. Cordova placed second in the nation in the Senior Individual Website category. Her website was on Ada Lovelace, who was a female mathematician in the 1800s. 21 students from Shotwell, Carver, Davis, Eisenhower, MacArthur, Nimitz, and Victory will be going to New York City August 8th through 12th. They will be performing in an off-Broadway play written and produced by Adam Brandner, our drama teacher at Shotwell. The show will be on Wednesday, August 10th at 8 p.m. So if you're free, go on up. Aldine will be well represented in the 2016 Dr. Mary John Fila Student Art Exhibit and Contest, which is part of the Houston World Series of Dog Shows, July 20th through 24th this weekend at NRG Park. 11 Aldine students received a Blue Ribbon Excellence Award. 19 students received a Red Ribbon Merit Award. And both of Aldine's Teachers of the Year for Region 4 are finalists for the Region 4 Teacher of the Year. Laura Hamilton is a language arts teacher at Stellick, and Sarita Salinas is the dance teacher at Carver. The Region 4 Teachers of the Year will be announced later this summer. This concludes the academic report for July 2016.
Thank you for sharing the recent achievements of Aldine students. It's time for communications. Ms. Bourgeois, do we have any correspondence to be read tonight?
Madam President, we have no correspondence to be read tonight.
Thank you. And Mr. Abel Garza will now present tonight's program.
Madam President, Dr. Bamberg, Dr. Blanson, and members of the board. Tonight, we begin our program. We begin with our program. The program will focus on early Head Start program at the Child Development Center located at the Hall Education Center. The program is presented by Molly Davis, Coordinator of Head Start, and Lisa Skillern, Program Director for Head Start. And yes, you all have the best seats in the house. I'll have you know those are high dollar seats, okay?
Madam President, members of the board, Dr. Bamberg and Dr. Blanson, it's an honor and pleasure to be here tonight. For the past 18 years, Aldine ISD has had a Head Start program. However, last year was our first year to have an early Head Start program. And last year, we started the program and we served 41 students. And this summer, we served 16 parenting students. We provide comprehensive services for the infants and children of our parenting students in the district.
We are proud of our parenting students. 2 students graduated in January, and we had 6 additional students graduate in June 2016. Both the valedictorian and salutatorian at W.T. Hall Center for Education were both participated in the Early Head Start program this year. We have a short video highlighting the services provided by the Early Head Start program.
Center for Education and the Aldine Child Development Center work together to provide a support system for parents and students.
Secure Gillespie, and I have 2 children attending the Aldine Child Development Center. The daycare has helped me by providing milk and other baby supplies. My son learns how to crawl and walk. They have helped me in so many ways. Thank you.
I believe it's benefited me because I am able to come to school and get the education I need to succeed in life and have someone help me take care of my child. Thank you.
My name is Gisela Lara. My son's name is Junior. He's 19 months old. He's been attending the Child Development Center since he was 6 weeks old. While I was attending Hall, the daycare helped me focus on my academics. I am an employee now with Aldine in the payroll department. I am so grateful that the daycare was able to provide me with a learning environment for my child and gave me a better opportunity to focus in the career goal. And I'm grateful for where I'm at now because of the health crisis. Thank you.
Thank you all for your Child Development Center for helping to give our students a brighter future. The future relies on those who believe in the beauty of their dreams.
This concludes our program. It is a pleasure to serve our students. Thank you.
Now we begin with our special recognitions. First to present is Stacy Smith, Program Director of Resource Development. Stacy will present a number of grants the district has received.
Good evening, President Avalos, board members, Dr. Bamberg, Dr. Blanson, administrative leadership, and ladies and gentlemen. I am pleased to report on recent grant awards. Will Dana Baker, principal of Wilson Academy, and Tracy Collins please come forward? You can come here and then we'll go out there. Okay. The Classroom Without Walls incorporates the IB fundamental concept of holistic learning through inquiry-based, hands-on learning in scientific exploration of photosynthesis in the plant life cycle and cultivation of plants designed for consumption. The cultivation of green space contributes to the environment and human health and creates an outdoor educational area for use by students and staff. This grant was awarded by Lowe's, and the amount of this grant is $5,000. And will Demedia Edwards, principal of Marcella Intermediate, and Kendra Chandler please join me? And also, will Ernest Washington, principal of Drew Academy, and Gabriel Tejas, assistant principal, and Cynthia Blair, assistant principal, please join me. And y'all come out there. We're going to have a big group today. The 21st Century Community Learning Centers provide academic enrichment, reinforce core academic subjects, leadership development, and educational services for families of students participating, and it strengthens school communities. Marcella Intermediate and Drew Academy were selected to host the learning centers through a partnership with Harris County Department of Education. The grant was awarded by the Texas Education Agency. Each campus was awarded $156,800. That's a big difference. So the two schools before you received a total of $313,600 for their after-school programs. And the total amount awarded this evening was $318,600. Thank you.
You know, I would gladly pay anybody $5,000 to help me grow grass in front of my front yard. But I would. Next, Dr. Robin Williams, Director of Human Resources, will be presenting the Human Resources Employee of the Quarter.
Good evening. I was actually looking for Elvis. Oh, come on up, Elvis. Elvis is here. Ms. Avalos, Dr. Bamberg, Dr. Blanson, and members of the board, I would like to present Mr. Elvis Clark as the Employee of the Quarter in the Human Resources Department. Elvis began his career in Aldine in 1992 as a paraprofessional at Lane School. He joined the Escamilla Intermediate family in 1995 as a classroom paraprofessional, and then he transitioned to the front office. Currently, Elvis is a staffing director, secretary, and HR. Like his name, Elvis is well known by his peers and the many constituents he comes in contact with in the department. When applicants or visitors visit the HR department, upon meeting him, they always say, "So you're Elvis." It's usually followed by compliments about how helpful he was through the hiring process or how patient he was with helping someone solve a problem. Elvis goes above the call of duty and is always willing to lend a helping hand. He has great attendance and is committed to Aldine. As a result of his great work ethic, the directors in the Human Resources Department unanimously selected Elvis to represent our department as the Employee of the Quarter. Thank you, Elvis, for your continued service and dedication.
Madam President, that completes my report.
Thank you, Mr. Garza. I was waiting for a song from Elvis.
He said no. He's saying no, no.
Thank you very much.
The board has had the consent agenda items in their possession for study, and we discussed them at length in the study session last night. Is there anyone who wishes to speak to the consent agenda items to be voted on by the board tonight? Do I hear a motion regarding the consent agenda items?
I move that items A through U with the revision to item R on the consent agenda be approved.
Is there a second?
Madam President, I second that motion.
We'll begin the vote with Mr. Shanklin.
Shanklin, yes.
Griggs, yes.
Ogden, yes.
Avalos, yes.
Bourgeois, yes.
Mead, yes.
Garcia, yes.
Motion passes. We'll now have the report of the administrative staff, and I think we have some staff recognitions. Dr. Bamberg, will you do those tonight?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Pleased to. We will start tonight with Kimberly Austin. Miss Austin, are you in the audience? There she is. Miss Austin is coming to Aldine from the position of financial coordinator at the University of Houston, and she is going to be a director of textbook services at the warehouse for Aldine ISD. She has a Bachelor of Science in Family and Child and Family Studies from the University of Louisiana at Lafayette in 2004, and a Master in Business Administration from the University of Phoenix in 2010. And she has job experience in Spring Branch ISD and in Houston ISD, beginning with 2005. So she has 10 years of experience, and this will be her first time to work in Aldine ISD. So we want to welcome you and congratulate you on your new position. And did you bring anyone to introduce to us tonight? Oh, please stand. Well, welcome and congratulations. Next, we want to recognize Joanne Taylor from Assistant Principal at Davis High School, there she is, to Director of Benefits in Human Resources. Ms. Taylor has a Bachelor of Arts and a major in Psychology from Sam Houston State University in 2002 and a Master's in Counseling, School Counseling from Sam Houston State in 2005. And she comes to us with school district experience from Conroe ISD. She began as a special ed teacher, also a counselor in Conroe, and then a counselor in Montgomery, and back again in Conroe ISD. But we welcome you in your new position at Aldine and congratulate you. And did you bring anyone to recognize tonight? Yes, my husband, Terry Keller. Very nice to meet you. Congratulations on your new position and welcome. Next, we want to introduce Juan Carlos Vargas, from Assistant Principal at Aldine High School to Director of Buildings and Properties in the Buildings and Properties department. And his new position, he is the Director, of Buildings and Properties. He has a Bachelor of Science in Management Engineering from Universidad Central de Chile. I didn't do very well with that, I'm sorry. And Dr. Garcia will let me know later. Universidad. And he has a Master in School Administration from Sam Houston State University, which he received in 2004. And he has 20 years of experience in Aldine, starting as a bilingual teacher at Carroll, then as a skills specialist, moved to Bussey as a skills specialist, a bilingual program director at the Resource Center, and assistant principal at Stellick before he moved into his current position at Aldine High School as assistant principal. And so I'm not asking you anymore. Are you sure? Okay? All right. But we're excited for you. We know you'll do a great job. So welcome. And did you bring someone to introduce to us tonight?
Yes, my wife, my sister-in-law, my daughter, Mr. Stewart, and Mr. Rock.
Very good. Congratulations, Mr. Vargas. We appreciate you. Next, we want to introduce Andronetta Marshall, who is moving from her position as assistant principal at Black Elementary School to her new position as principal at Keeble EC Pre-K Center. Ms. Marshall has a Bachelor of Science in Business Management from University of Phoenix, which she received in 2003. She is a Master of Science in Educational Leadership and also Special Education from Sam Houston State University, which she received in 2007. And she also had a fantastic middle school language arts teacher. Me. Okay. But she began her career in Aldine, actually working as a paraprofessional and as a secretary as she worked her way through school. She also was an inclusion teacher at Keeble EC Pre-K Center, an assistant principal at Keeble, and then did a short stint in Spring ISD before she decided to come back home. And so we welcome you back one time. But congratulations, Ms. Marshall. And did you bring someone to introduce to us tonight?
Principal, Ms. Martinez, our assistant principal, Dr. Wilson. I brought my sisters, all of my sisters are here. Donna, Mama Baker. This is my godmother, Julia Pansky, my friend Kim. I brought my friend Edwina, Mrs. Blanc. I brought my sister, what's your name? My cousins, my godson, my Aunt Vanessa, my cousins, my sister, Dr. Masada, her mother-in-law, my nephew, my sister on the other kid down there, and my brother-in-law, and I brought Miss Perez, my coworker.
Congratulations, Ms. Marshall. And welcome to your family and your support team. And now we want to recognize Nabil Mabube, who is going from a math skills coach, there he is, at Black Elementary to assistant principal at Dunn Elementary. He has a bachelor's degree in arts at elementary education that he got in Ball State University. Did we come recruiting for you years ago? And you came and stayed. He also has a Master of Education and Administration at Sam Houston State University. And he has all of his years of experience in Aldine ISD, where he started as a fourth grade teacher at Dunn Elementary and then was also a fourth grade teacher at Thompson Elementary. So he is moving back to Dunn now as an assistant principal. So he has 6 years of experience with all of those years in Aldine. And we say congratulations to you, Mr. Mabube. Welcome in your new position. And did you bring someone? All right. Family affair. Congratulations. Next, we want to introduce Ms. Keisha Hensley, who is moving from Academic Assessment and Data Specialist at Stovall. Is Ms. Hensley with us tonight? She's making a grand entrance. Okay, moving from Academic Assessment and Data Specialist at Stovall Academy to Assistant Principal at Greenspoint Elementary. And she has a bachelor's degree in business administration and computer information systems from Howard University in 1997, and a master in education administration from Prairie View A&M University, which she received in 2008. And she has experience in the Aldine district as a 7th and 8th grade math teacher at Grantham, Stovall Academy, 3rd and 4th grade math teacher, and then also a skills specialist at Stovall Academy. So Ms. Hensley has 16 years of experience with all of those years in Aldine, and I believe you brought some special people to introduce to us tonight. All right, congratulations and welcome to all of you. Thank you for being here. Next, we have Veronica Temez Gonzalez. She is moving from bilingual skill specialist, there she is, at Cypresswood Elementary to assistant principal at Cypresswood Elementary. And she has a Bachelor of Arts in Bilingual Education, which she received in 2001 from the University of St. Thomas, a Master of Education in Leadership also from the University of St. Thomas in 2011. And she has experience not just in Aldine, but also in Houston ISD, where she started in 2001 as a bilingual teacher at Sherman Elementary, and also moving to a 5th grade science teacher at Stevens Elementary before she came to Aldine in 2013 at Stevens Elementary, and then moved to Harris Academy as a skills specialist in 14-15 before moving to Cypresswood to help open that campus. So 18 years of experience total, but 3 years in Aldine. So congratulations. And did you bring someone to introduce to us tonight?
Yes, from my principal,
Ms. Carter. Good.
my family, my support over here, my brother, my sister-in-law, my kids, Melanie, my mom, I have some friends, Ms. Rodriguez, Ms. Sanford, and he's the one that made this possible, my husband. He's my right hand, my rock, my everything.
Congratulations. And welcome to all of you. Congratulations. Next, we want to recognize Rachel Clark, who is moving from the dual language bilingual specialist position in Humble ISD to the assistant principal position at Stovall Academy. And Ms. Clark has a Bachelor of Arts in Spanish and Criminology from Indiana University of Pennsylvania, which she received in 1998, and a Master of Science in Educational Leadership from University of Houston Clear Lake in 2005. And she brings experience with her to the Aldine district, experience from Pasadena ISD, where she was a 3rd and 4th grade bilingual teacher, also an ESL teacher and PSYOP coach. In Pasadena ISD, and then as a bilingual ESL specialist in the curriculum department in Texas City, and then assistant principal in Houston at Cunningham Elementary. So Ms. Clark is bringing with her 17 years of experience outside the Aldine district. So we welcome you to Aldine, congratulate you, and did you bring someone to recognize tonight?
Daughter Jahara, and also Mr. Taylor, the principal, has to have all his here to support me.
Very good. Congratulations and welcome. Welcome to Aldine. And next, we have Dr. Kimberly Monette, who was moving from Director of Instruction and Helping Teacher in Cy-Fair ISD to Assistant Principal at Hill Intermediate School. And Dr. Monette has a Bachelor of Science in Chemistry in 1995 from Grambling State University. Also her Master in Education Administration from Sam Houston State, which she received in 2006, and her Doctorate in Education in Executive Leadership from Texas A&M University in 2014. Going to school, oh, I hear somebody back there from A&M. But she brings to us experience from outside the district. She's been a math teacher in Killeen and in Dallas ISD, and then she moved down south to Cy-Fair in 2007, where she's been working at Cypress Springs High School and then the Alternative Learning Center as an assistant principal there, and then also LeBay Middle School as an assistant principal, which she began in 2012. So she brings 19 years of experience to us in Aldine ISD. So we welcome you, Dr. Monette, and say congratulations. Did you bring someone to introduce to us tonight? That's your cue to stand. Well, very good to have you here. Welcome to all of you, and congratulations again. Welcome to Aldine. And next, we want to recognize Tanya Clark, who is currently an assistant principal in San Antonio ISD, who is moving to her new assistant principal position at Teague Middle School. And she has a Bachelor of Science in Public Administration from Crown College, which she received in 2003. Her Master of Education in Curriculum and Instruction from the University of Phoenix in 2007. And she brings experience, 8 years of experience from San Antonio ISD, where she has been a teacher in special ed at Beacon Hill Elementary, also a 5th grade teacher at Washington Elementary. She's been a curriculum and instruction specialist and an administrative assistant. And so we welcome you to Aldine and congratulate you. And did you bring anyone to introduce to us tonight?
My wonderful principal, Ms. Sonia Hicks.
All right. Welcome to you and congratulations. Next, we want to recognize Eric Torres, who is moving from his skill specialist position at Irmal Elementary School to assistant principal at Irmal Elementary School. Mr. Torres has a Bachelor of Science and a major in business from the University of Phoenix in 2008, a Master of Education Administration and Educational Leadership from Sam Houston State in 2013. And his experience is in Aldine ISD, and his experience is at Irmal Elementary, where he started in 2010 as a 4th grade teacher, then moved to the skill specialist position, and now to the assistant principal's position. So congratulations to you, Mr. Torres. And did you bring someone to recognize?
I did. Can I add something?
Certainly.
I'm also an Aldine product.
Oh, thank you.
I went to Irma when I was little.
You really liked that place.
Still the same, so. And then I graduated from Eisenhower.
That's great. We produce the nation's best, remember.
So today I brought these lovely people here. My current principal, Mrs. Escalante, my mother, my father, and my beautiful wife, Alejandra.
Congratulations to you. Thank you. And thank you for staying in Aldine. We appreciate that. Next, we want to recognize Kimberly Harris, who's moving from testing coordinator at Bussey Elementary to assistant principal at Black Elementary. Ms. Harris has a Bachelor of Arts in Interdisciplinary Studies from the University of Houston downtown in 2005, a Master of Education and Administration from Lamar University in 2015, a recent graduate. And she comes to us with 15 years of experience because she started with us as a paraprofessional years ago before she finished her school and became a 3rd and 4th grade teacher at Cajava Elementary in 2006, and then became the math skills specialist at Salmons before moving over to her testing coordinator job at Bessie Elementary. So now she's moving to be an assistant principal at Black. And so congratulations. And did you bring someone to recognize with us tonight, introduce? Very good. Welcome to you all, and congratulations. And next, we want to recognize and introduce Stuart Williams, who is moving from his current position as World Geography teacher and department chair at Davis 9th grade to assistant principal at Davis 9th grade campus. He has a Bachelor of Social Science in History in the year 2005 from Prairie View A&M University, and a Master in Education Administration from Sam Houston State, a recent graduate, 2015. And he has experience outside the district in addition to his Aldine experience from Houston ISD, a teacher at Jordan High School, and a geography content leader at Sharpstown High School. He started his career in 2005, and then he moved to Aldine, and so he has 9 years of experience with the last 3 years in Aldine ISD. So congratulations, and did you bring someone to introduce to us tonight?
I did. I'd like to say the last 3 was the best 3, by the way.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
I brought my wife, I brought my sisters, my dad, my sister-in-laws, and my mentor and principal, Miss Peterson.
Very good. Congratulations. Welcome to all of you, and congratulations. And I do believe that that is Ms. Peterson, formerly known as Ms. Kirk. So congratulations to you, Ms. Kirk. So we'll move on, and we will recognize Angeles Perez. Did I say that's close to being right? Okay. Ms. Perez is moving from, she really came back to us last spring and helped us out at Black Elementary, and now as a temporary assistant principal, and now she is moving into a new position as assistant principal at Goodman Elementary. Ms. Perez has a Bachelor of Arts in Spanish, major in Spanish, from the University of Houston downtown, which she received in 2009. Her Master of Education and Administration from Lamar University, which she received in 2011. And she has had experience outside the district in Sheldon ISD when she started her career in 2009. But she's also been in Aldine, started in 2012 as an intervention specialist at Salmons, and then an assistant principal at Salmons Elementary. She took a short vacation last year and then came back to us last spring. So, Ms. Perez, congratulations, welcome. And did you bring someone to introduce to us tonight?
Sure did. I brought my amazing new principal, Miss Chester.
Ms. Chester?
My amazing husband, Miguel.
Welcome. And
And Miss Marshall, my hello, Miss Marshall. Mr. M, you too, from Black. Woo.
okay, well, congratulations, Ms. Perez. Next, we want to recognize Patricia Muehlbach. Did I say that close? Okay, thank you. She is moving from her current position as the department chair in the social studies and a social studies teacher at Aldine Middle School to assistant principal at at Plummer Middle School. I'm sorry. And she received her Bachelor of Arts in History in 2005 from Stephen F. Austin State University, her master from Sam Houston State in Education Administration in 2015. And she has had experience in Aldine in addition to Aldine Middle. She also had experience in Conley Elementary when she began her career in Aldine in 2009. So she has 7 years of experience with all 7 of those years in the Aldine School District. So did you bring someone to introduce to us tonight?
Yes, first of all, my blessed principal here, Andrea Kane, at Plummer Middle
At Plummer, yes ma'am, I'm sorry.
One of my mothers here, my sister, my other sister over here, my oldest niece, she is an Aldine product as well.
All
She'll be
right.
graduating from Nimitz this coming year.
Great.
And my beautiful son here, Dominic.
Very good. Welcome to all of you and congratulations. Next, we want to introduce Barry Wellman, who is moving from the history teacher, a lead teacher position at Benjamin Davis High School to assistant principal at Lewis Middle School. And Mr. Wellman received his Bachelor of Arts in Geography from Concord University in 1992. He also has a master's degree from educational administration from Sam Houston State University, which he received in 2010. And he has all of his years of experience in Aldine ISD, beginning in the year 2006, where he was a teacher at Eisenhower. He also has been a history teacher at Aldine ninth grade school, and then his department chair at Aldine ninth grade school, which he finished in 2012 before he moved to Benjamin Davis High School. So he's got 10 years of experience, with all 10 of those years in Aldine. And so congratulations to you, Mr. Wellman. And did you bring someone to introduce to us tonight?
Yes, I would like to thank my superintendent, Mrs. Holt, for the opportunity, my principal, Mrs. Bell. I'd also like to thank my daughter Shelby, my mother-in-law Donna, and my son Charlie for being here.
Very good. Congratulations to you, and I'm sure you do a great job. Welcome. Welcome to all of you. Yes, that's right. That's part of it. You have to stand up too. There you go. All right. Thank you very much. Next, we have Belinda Munoz, who is moving from math skills specialist at MacArthur ninth grade to assistant principal at Aldine High School. Ms. Munoz has a Bachelor of Science in General Studies, which she received in 2009 from West Texas A&M University, and a Master in Education with a major in Administration and Supervision from the University of Houston. Also a recent graduate in 2015. And she has Aldine experience because she began her career in Aldine ISD at MacArthur 9 as a math teacher, and then in 2013 became a math skills specialist at MacArthur 9, and now, of course, she's moving into her new position as assistant principal at Aldine High School. So she brings with her 7 years of experience, with all 7 of those years in Aldine. And so congratulations, and did you bring someone to introduce tonight? Very good. I believe you covered all the bases there. Congratulations. And next, we want to recognize Rush Grant Shelton, from physics lead teacher at Eisenhower High School to assistant principal at Stovall Middle School. Mr. Shelton has a Bachelor of Science in multiple disciplinary studies, which he received from McMurray University in 2000, a Master in Educational Administration from Lamar University in the year 2015, and he began his teaching career in Aldine ISD in 2001 as an IPC teacher and Eisenhower ninth grade school. And in 2006, he moved over to the Hall Center for Education, where he was a social studies teacher. Then he had some different public service because he was a deputy sheriff from 2009 to 2007. No, 2007 to 2009 is the way that goes, and we appreciate that service, sir. But then he came back to us in 2009 to be a physics teacher at Eisenhower. So he has 13 years of educational experience in the education field, with all of those years in Aldine ISD. So we congratulate you on your new position at Stovall Middle School. And did you bring someone to introduce to us tonight?
I brought my lovely wife, Maria, and in my opinion, the best principal in the room.
Good answer, good answer. Congratulations and welcome to you in your new position.
I never left the sheriff's office. I'm still currently a reserve deputy.
Very good. Thank you for your service. We appreciate it, sir. Thank you. And next, we want to recognize Hope Garza, who is moving from instructional specialist at Major Elementary in Spring ISD to assistant principal at Lewis Middle School. And Ms. Garza has a Bachelor of Science in Education from Loyola University in New Orleans in 1997. She has from Texas A&M in Kingsville her Master of Science in Education Administration in 2000. And then she has experience in San Antonio, Houston, and Spring. She began her career in 1997 as a team teacher at an elementary. Is that Herbert's Herberts. And then she went to Burbank and Houston ISD from 2004 to 2006. And then in spring, she also was an ESL teacher and team leader in 2006 to 2014 before she moved to her instructional specialist position. So we want to welcome you, Ms. Garza, and congratulate you and ask, do you have someone to introduce to us tonight?
Yes, and I'd like to thank Ms. Holt and Ms. Bell and recognize Ms. Brown for coming too. Thank you for the opportunity, and I brought my husband Hector Carson.
Very good. Congratulations and welcome. And I may not have said 19 years of experience total that you're bringing to us in Aldine. Next, we have Claire. Is that Rizia?
Priscilla.
Oh, Priscilla, excuse me. Ms. Priscilla is moving from her position as a multilingual program specialist in HISD to assistant principal at Dunn Elementary School. She has a Bachelor of Arts in Mass Communication from St. Teresa's College in the Philippines, and she received in 1998, and then from Lamar University in 2014, her Master in Educational Leadership. And she brings 14 years of experience, starting in the Philippines in 2003, and then also in California at Christian Center School as a first grade teacher, a district linguistics specialist at the district level in Klein, and then again at Spring as an ESL programs coordinator. And then she also has Aldine experience as part of that in between, because she was in Aldine in 2006 and 7 at Hoffman as an ELA teacher and an ELA specialist at Conley from 2007 to 2009, an ELA specialist at Ermel in the year 9-10, and then a literacy specialist at Rayford in the years 10 through 13. So she has 14 years of experience with 7 of those years in Aldine. And so we welcome you back one time.
Yeah.
Okay. We're glad to have you back. Congratulations. Do you have someone to introduce to us tonight?
Yes, I do. My family, my husband, and my 2 sons. My support, my mother and father, my in-laws too.
Very good.
They're right there. And then, of course, Miss Davis, my new principal, and Mr. Davis, they're like the new family to me. And of course, I would like to thank Martha Escalante. She is a classmate of mine, cohort 34, Sam Houston, and she was the one who told me, Claire, you can do it. Come back home. And I did come back home, and it's the best feeling ever. Thank you so much.
Very good. Congratulations. And welcome back. And welcome to your family. Also, we want to recognize tonight Dr. Nathan Boughton, who is Director of Human Resources, who is moving to the position of Executive Director of Staffing at HR. He received his Bachelor of Arts in Elementary Education in 1991 back at Minnesota State, Mankato. We came looking for you back all those years ago, didn't we? And now you're out looking for other people at Mankato. He received his master's degree in educational leadership from Sam Houston State in 1996, and his doctorate in educational leadership from University of Houston in 2004. And Dr. Boughton has 24 years of experience, all in Aldine, but he started as a math teacher at Aldine Middle School. He also served as a technology specialist at Escamilla. He also was a director of student services at Central Office, director of technology also at Central Office, and then he moved into the HR department to be a director of benefits beginning in 2002, but then also worked as a staffing director for human resources in the meantime. So he has a varied experience with 24 years of experience, and all of that experience in the Aldine School District, back when we came to pick you up at Mankato. But anyway, congratulations, Dr. Boughton, and did you bring someone to introduce to us tonight?
I'd like to thank Dr. Chapa, who has given me so many opportunities over the last year to grow and expand as a person. And there's a number of people from Human Resources. I saw Sherry Batro, David Villarreal, and Robin Williams.
Very good. Congratulations. And last but not least, we want to recognize Dr. Robin Williams, who is moving from her position as Director of Human Resources in the Human Resources Department to Executive Director of Employee Quality in HR. And she comes to us with, well, she's been here many years, 25 years of experience, but she has a Bachelor of Science in Political Science, which she received from Oklahoma State University in 1989, a Master of Education in Administration from Prairie View A&M University in 1996, and her doctorate in Education in Professional Leadership from the University of Houston in 2011. And she started in the Houston Independent School District in 1991, but then she moved right on over in 1994 to Aldine ISD, where she started as a teacher at Escamilla, and then as a skill specialist at Escamilla, assistant principal at McGrill Elementary beginning in 1996, and then the principal of McGrill Elementary in 2008 to 2013. And at that time, she moved into the HR department in 2013, working as a director of human resources. So she has 25 years of experience, with 22 of those years in the Aldine School District. So congratulations to you, Dr. Williams, on your promotion. And do you have anyone that you want to introduce to us tonight?
I'm going to give her back to Aldine. She's going to be a teacher at Parker Intermediate as a first-year teacher.
Very good. Congratulations, Dr. Williams, on your service, and we look forward to having your daughter as a first-year teacher. And I'd like to say how pleased and proud we are of all of our new people, and we want to welcome our new folks, our returning folks, and our people who've been with us who are in new positions, and we look forward to a great year. And board members, we want to do everything we can as staff members to support our new folks and in their new positions. So thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Bamberg. We need to go back and address an item that was omitted from our consent agenda. It should appear as item V on the consent agenda, which gives authority to negotiate and execute the settlement agreement and federal investigation of discrimination charge number 19774-537 as discussed in closed session. Do I hear a motion regarding this consent agenda item?
Madam President, I move that item V on the consent agenda be approved.
I second that.
Okay, we'll begin the vote with Dr. Garcia.
Garcia, yes.
Mead, yes.
Bourgeois, yes.
Avalos, yes.
Ogden, yes.
Briggs, yes.
Shanklin, yes.
Motion passes. We now have committee reports. The first is the board policy revisions and additions. Dr. Garcia?
Ms. Avalos, we have the following policy for revisions and/or additions at this time. For first reading, Policy Update 105 affecting local policies. Number 2, acceptance of revisions to local board policy DNA local on teacher appraisals and DNB local on administrator appraisals. We're requesting to waive second reading and approve on first and final reading the approval of proposed revisions to DC local on employment practices. So I move that the board approve for first reading the Policy Update 105 affecting local policies and acceptance of revisions to local board policy DNA local on teacher appraisals and DNB local on administrator appraisals, and waive the second reading and approve on first and final reading the proposed revision to DC local on employment practices.
Is there a second?
I second.
We'll begin the vote with Dr. Garcia.
Garcia, yes.
Mead, yes.
Bourgeois, yes.
Avalos, yes.
Ogden, yes.
Briggs, yes.
Shanklin, yes.
Motion passes. The chair knows of no unfinished business. And under new business and our action items, we have the following. The delegate and alternate to the TASA and the TASB convention, which is the convention for school board members. I would like to appoint Mr. Paul Shanklin to serve as the delegate and Dr. Viola Garcia to serve as the alternate to the TASA TASB convention to be held in Houston in September on the 23rd through the 25th. Do we have any items to address, anyone who wants to address the board? There are none. So do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Meeting's adjourned.